Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Garrett, and I wanted to do kind of a little, I'm going to call it a thank you video slash channel update video to kind of give you some ideas on what's going on with the channel. It's all positive stuff, don't worry. But I wanted to send out a big thank you to all of you as well. So pour yourself something nice and let's get into things. Starting off, we've had a lot of phenomenal growth, and it's all because of you at home. For every time you're watching videos, you're liking, you're commenting, you're interacting, that all helps us grow as a community, and I can't thank you enough for that. Last time I checked, we're sitting at 1,210 subscribers. I can't believe that we've reached those milestones already. I'm a one-man show here, and I can't thank you enough for taking the time out, for hitting those subscribe buttons, even just liking the video or just watching it. Thank you so much. I've gotten the ability to talk with several of you throughout the comment sections and in the community posts. And I love getting to know you. And thank you so much for those of you that are doing that. And if you're not, that's okay too. I appreciate you just being here. You're helping us grow and hopefully keep this community getting bigger. That's all I can say. Second thing here is I want to talk about some changes coming on the videos themselves. First thing you're going to notice is that we're striking off the adding water section. My whole idea of originally doing that was to showcase spirits being able to be enjoyed however you want. And my mindset hasn't changed on that. It doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. And I'm going to adhere to that for the rest of my life. However, as I've gone through the parts here, I'm just finding less and less nuances or differences by adding water. And to be honest, it just takes up more time, which is your time as well as a viewer, and your time is precious. So I'm going to be striking that section unless I hear from you in the community. If you're wanting me to keep it in there, I can work on keeping that back in. That's not a problem. But the hope is that by removing that section, we can A, shorten up our videos a little bit, but B, be able to really kind of delve a little deeper, and I won't feel rushed on having to do that section. We can just kind of take our time with spirits a little bit more. Let's have a good time doing it. Second thing here is we're actually getting rid of the market pricing section. It's going to be kind of changed to a grading scale. Originally, I've never been a big fan of scores. Like, I guess for my mindset, if I see somebody give a whiskey an 86 and I see them give an 84 to another, what does that 2-point difference mean? I have no idea. I'm just going to be pulling numbers out of places, and I just don't feel like that's a fair enough way to grade things. So we're going to go on a letter scale, kind of similar to what the Bourbon Junkies do, where we do an A to F, so we do A, B, C, D, F, and then a plus or minus if it's close to going above or below that. But I kind of wanted to do that just to kind of spice things up a little differently. There are some times that, especially when it comes to market pricing, it's always going to vary. And to kind of judge things as a whole, I feel is a better object versus kind of saying, well, it's this price, therefore it's okay, or therefore it's worth buying. Sometimes a whiskey is just damn good, and you have to enjoy it, and it might cost money, and that's an unfortunate byproduct of that stuff. Sometimes it's cheap, and I think it's really darn good too. So the grading scale is just going to be kind of there for funsies, and we'll just kind of go from it at that point, see how things work out. So far, I've already started doing a few videos with it, and I'm going to go through and kind of keep just adding that to my videos and get rid of that whole market price section and kind of enjoy whiskeys a little bit differently in my eyes. And because we're doing that market price shift, I'm going to be revisiting old spirits that I've reviewed. And I think this is a great twofold situation. First of all, we're going to be able to grade the things I've already talked about. There's been a lot of spirits I've reviewed over my time frame here. This is going to my third year of doing this. So I've had a pleasure of reviewing a lot of different spirits. So for me, I'm all about that. I want to re-review some of these. And B, for me, it's going to see how my palate has changed since then. You look at some of my old videos. Don't. The video quality on them is atrocious. But the big thing for me is I'll be able to go in with a whole different palette and be able to talk about things a little bit differently since I've learned so much through my time. But I think overall, it's just going to be a little bit more fun to kind of go back and re-review some of these spirits and just kind of re-talk about some of them, because I know that I've tasted them in passing again. I'm like, I don't remember this at all. And I look at my video, I'm like, I'm getting completely different things. And so I'm really excited about doing that. So just keep this in mind that if you've been around for a while now, you might see some re-reviews done. I'm just going to go back in time and kind of pick and choose some older videos from time to time to kind of talk about again and just have a good time doing it. But that's the whole reason we'll be able to grade it and see how things have changed over my couple of years of doing this. And as always, you know, leave comments on videos. Let me know what you're drinking in the comment section. Message me if you want to. I try to keep up on all that kind of social stuff. So if you're on Instagram, Twitter, I'm going to call it Twitter. You can't change my mind. Those are the two predominant places I am. I'm on Threads as well. So follow me there. Message me if you want to have a chit chat. Or I've had people ask me about bottles like, hey, what do you think of this thing? Have you had this thing? And I don't mind doing that. I'll answer you as soon as I can. So don't expect if you're going to stand in the store, I'm going to message you back right away. But if you want to chit chat a little bit, or if you have questions about specific spirits or any kind of things like that, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm no expert. I'm just some schmuck online that talks about whiskeys and spirits, but I try to do my best. And again, I want to give a big thank you to everybody. I can't imagine being in this place without you. So please, if you ever have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And as always, may our last drink of the night be the best one.
I've been telling people before yesterday, it was like 6 times the rain, showers all the time, you know, and I really like it might not.